Hey, what's up, YouTube? How y'all doing this morning or this evening, wherever you're at? Um, just want to just talk about just some few things on my mind. Um, First thing I want to discuss is just the importance of constantly just improving yourself. Someone once said that the best investment is self-investment, and that is so true. So when you work on yourself, you put stuff on yourself, you basically are making yourself even more valuable. But if you don't invest in yourself and you invest in other people, you're making them more valuable. So, for example, let's say I'm trying to get in the best shape possible, okay? And I'm not doing it for nobody, but I'm doing it because I really want to, get my self-esteem up. I want to get my confidence level up. Uh, Basically, what I would need to do is I would need to invest in myself. I would need to, find other people who've done it and ask them, get paid for the knowledge of how they did it. I would need to buy food that's gonna help shape my body. I would need to join a membership, monthly membership. I would need to, I may need to take some protein shakes or supplements that may help out. But whatever it is, I would need to make the necessary investment on me. And you know what? I actually did that. I actually did change my body. Um, it was a course of 2 years so far. And for me, what made me change was just pain. Um, I was just getting tired of just being disrespected by females. And I remember one female I was trying to talk to, and this female just kept looking at her watch like I was just wasting and taking up her time. Another female I was trying to talk to, she wasn't showing no interest. And then months later, I saw her dating another guy. And those were all fuels to get me in the gym. And and I tell you what, when they said it's not about reaching the goal that's important, it's about who you become in the process. That is so, so, so true. Because, excuse me, um, my confidence level right now is through the roof. I get looks, I get attention on a regular basis. You know, I did the work, I put in the work, I made the sacrifice. I basically invested in myself. So, whatever you want, some money can't buy. You gotta basically invest in yourself. The next thing else I want to discuss, like I said, is just putting in the work. You gotta be willing to put in the work. The Bible says faith without works is dead, and that is so true. You can basically have all the hopes, all the dreams, all the finances, but if you don't start working, it's not gonna happen for you. So what you gotta be willing to do is be willing to put in the work, be willing to put in the time, be willing to put in the effort constantly every day. Um, I cannot stress this enough because one of the things people, one of the things that separates me, my physique from everybody else's physique is that I put in the work. Every day I go to the gym. I spend 2, 3 hours a day at the gym. I always watch what I ate. I was very disciplined. You know, that's called putting in the work. So You got to be willing, whatever goals, whatever dreams you want to do, whether it be to be a basketball player, make it professional, or you want to be a rapper or a musician, whatever it is, you got to be willing to put into work. Okay? Life is not just going to hand it to you and just say, here, take it. This is, we'll be expecting you. We'll just be waiting for you. This is for you. You got to be willing to put into work. Another thing I also want to discuss is just you're gonna you're gonna have a lot of haters along the way, and that's just a confirmation that you're on the right track. You see, in life where you're good at something, don't be surprised when you have a lot of jealous people, envious people attacking you for no reason. You know, in my place of work, for example, I mean, this was in the office when we used to work in the office. No longer in the office due to the coronavirus. We're not working from home. But when we were working at the office, I had a lot of people who were very jealous. I remember there was a few coworkers of mine who, for many years, they tried losing weight. They couldn't lose it. They didn't have that spark, that motivation. Then when they saw me change my body, all of a sudden that motivation came. All of a sudden they found the energy and the motivation to lose the weight. You know, I had people just hating on me for no reason. Um, One of the things you'll realize is that there's a world, and I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to start anything here or be negative or this and that. But you know, I'm a black man. I live in America, and I know how things are here in America. You know, one of the things I realize is that the world doesn't like to see a black man be on top. You know, whether it be your finances, whether it be your physical looks, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, a lot of people feel that your position should be at the bottom. So when you rise to the top and you show them that, no, I don't accept that, you're going to see a lot of haters. You're going to see a lot of people that just won't be able to accept that reality and be able to take it. So they're going to try to sabotage your success, trying to do little things to try to stop you. But you got to know yourself and be strong, mentally tough. That you know what, you're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop me. So you're going to have a lot of haters. Even going to the gym. When I go to the gym, I have haters. You know, I go to the gym and I get a lot of looks from females and stuff like that. And you would think that guys don't really care, but they do. You know, you see the jealous in their eyes, like, who are you? You know, how dare you? This and that. And I'm just like, man, I just put in the work. Don't hate on me, you know. I've just put in the work. You can get the same or similar physique. You just put in the work. But, you know, I'll be at the gym. And what do? I see a lot of people on their phones, texting, you know, taking a long break before their next, no, next reps and stuff like that. I'm like, man, they're seriously, they are seriously or not serious. Because if they were, that would be the last thing they'll be doing. They'll be working on trying to find a ways to change your body. But you know, I don't want to judge. To each his own. But don't come at me and hate on me or make me feel that I should be um make me feel bad because of the way I look when I put in the work. I'm not gonna apologize to nobody. Okay, this is the way God made me. You know, but you guys, if you saw me maybe 2+ years ago, you will not believe that it's the same person. But it is. You know, I just basically, you know, we all think we all have gift. It's each up to each one of us to bring that gift out that's inside of us. You know, so you're gonna have a lot of haters. I don't care who you are when you're trying to reach greatness. You're trying to be the best ever. You're gonna have a lot of people, you know, just hating on you for no reason. You know, and the only reason is because they're jealous. It's jealousy. You know, another thing also is you got to have some strong reasons. You know, if you have some strong reasons, those reasons is what's gonna motivate you. You know, um, like somebody, there's a quote that said that If you have a strong why, you can endure anyhow. So a lot of times people will come to you or people trying to say, man, how did you do it? But it's not really how you did it, even though that is important. The more thing that's more important is your reasons. You know, when you have a strong, deep reasons, those is what's basically what's gonna keep motivating you. It's gonna keep keep you going. And to me changing my body and this and that, it's not something that you do once and that's it. You know, for me, it's a lifestyle. Yes, I can go and eat all the junk food in the world, this and that, but I choose not to do that. You know, every day, you pay the price for whatever you want. You know, if you want to be a great basketball player, you pay the price. You show up at the gym, shoot 1,000 jump shots every day. You're lifting weights. You're doing everything to try to get advantage, to trying to get that edge over your opponent. You know, but yeah, your reasons are gonna keep you going. For me, my reasons were I was just tired of being sick and tired. You know, tired of just girls after girls after girls. You step up to them, you're trying to be nice, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. And the first thing they look at is the way you look. You know, within the first few seconds, if they're not attracted to you, everything else that comes out of your mouth is just a waste of time. Okay? She has to be physically attracted to you. If there's no attraction there, you can make her laugh, you can do well, everything you want, you know? And the thing now is this, guys. I don't go around. There's just this quietness about me. There's just this humbleness, this quietness that I don't have to do nothing. Because when you see me, automatically you're gonna be attracted to me. And I cannot tell you all this is so true. And I'm not an arrogant kind of person going around thinking I'm better than everybody. No, that's not who I am. You know, I know the work I put in and I value the work ethic. But for guys who are struggling with opposite sex, yes, you can wear the nice clothes, you could do everything, but I'm telling you guys, based on my experience, your body, just like we guys, we are very attracted to a female's body, is the same thing. Female, the first few seconds is the first thing to look at. You know, I mean, these girls have I caught from a distance, staring at me, staring at my body, you know, and I truly am blessed. I truly am. You know, I count my favors, I count my blessings every day. But then I realize I can have all the gifts in the world, but it'll be up to me to do whatever I can to try to bring that gift out. And if I don't do whatever I can to try to bring that gift out, I don't have nobody else to blame. So I tell guys, you have to have some strong reasons, man. You really do, because there have been times when I wanted to give up, especially like the first 6 months. You're gonna have a lot of challenges because there'll be times when days when your body you'll be like, oh, not today. Let's just take it easy today. And then what happens? You take the day off. You take the next day off. And then before you notice, you've taken a whole week off. A whole week turned into a whole month. So you don't want to do that. You know, another motivating factor is this: is that once you're in this role, you start working out, you're gonna get a lot of looks. You're gonna get a lot of looks, and that right there gives you even more energy and even more motivation to even go to the gym even more. And if I go out and I don't get no looks from no females, something is not right. Either my diet is off or I haven't been working out for a while, you know, but something is just not right because it's just not natural. I mean, and I know I say it because My mindset used to be like, oh no, a lot of females are not attracted to men. It's only men that like females because of their body, but that's not true. If you go to the gym, you shape your body, right? I'm telling you what I know. You're gonna be getting a lot of looks, a lot of girls checking you out, and this and that. And for me, like I don't even bother wasting my time trying to approach them. For one thing, American females, it's just their mindset. It's nothing personal. It's just based on the observation, based on my experience. I'd rather date somebody that's that's not Americanized, you know, and somebody from another country who who's humble, who's kind and supportive, who's feminine. As a black man, one of the things I can say is that most of our women are not feminine. A lot of them have this masculine energy, all right? They have this masculine energy tattooed all over their body. And you know what? I'm not judging. To each his own. You do whatever makes you happy. But, I'm a man, and in a relationship, I have to take the charge. I will not be in a relationship where the woman is leading me and telling me to do this and do that. When I see a lot of guys go through that and they just, oh, at least she's fine. Did you see that body though? Did you see it? Yeah, but man, you're compromising your self-respect. She cannot respect you if she basically is the one that's leading the relationship. She tell you go do this, go do that. Well, the next thing she'll tell you is grab her purse. She would never respect you. So when it comes down to a relationship, I gotta take charge. It's gotta be the my way or the highway. And I'm not forcing you to do anything. We all have free will, but if you want to be with me, you gotta do what I want you to do. Okay? And no ifs and buts. And based on my observation, experience, and guys online, foreign is the way to go. Now, I will say this. It's not all, the grass is not always green on the other side because you have a lot of foreign women who are just looking for a better life. They're just looking for money. They're just looking just to get out of their situation because a lot of them, don't make that much money. Um, so you really got to be careful. So foreign women is not the answer 100%. But, if I had to choose between foreign women or American women, give me a foreign woman any time of the day because of that femininity. A lot of American women, especially black American women, are not feminine. They're very masculine. And many times they'll, they'll put their hand in your face and trying to argue and fight with you and this and that. And as a black man, you can't check her. Because if you try to check her, you know what I mean? The situation will escalate. And then on top of that, you know, you don't want none of your records that's gonna prevent you from getting a job. So for me, I don't even deal with sisters out here. I really don't. When I'm in the gym, they come in, they see me, they check me out. I act like I don't even see them, man. I really do because they've shown their true colors. They've shown the true colors of how they really feel about black men, and they really don't have a lot of love for us. They really don't have a lot of love for us, even though we black men, we do. We see them like, man, she's gorgeous, she's fine. They don't have the same kind of love for us. So, guys, just be careful. Just be careful because, like I say, you're in America, and it's not everything that it's cracked up to be. You really have to use common sense and use logic, and most time you gotta just it's better to be alone and be by yourself because, like I said, you you just want to just trying to stay out of trouble. The next advice I would give to anybody trying to reach their goals and dreams is um let's see, what can I say? What's another good advice? Just trying to think here. Oh, okay, I know what to talk about. The next thing is just the importance of your diet. For the last 2 years, not one time have I drank any Coke. Most of the time, you will find me drinking water. Now, every now and then, I like to try and drink some juice, like orange juice or apple juice. But any beverages like Coke or Sprite or just any sodas, I've eliminated that. Now, the thing was this: before I started working out, I would drink sodas every day. I mean, not just one can of soda, but several. Just every day, I was just addicted to it. You know, and like I said, when I said I was out of shape, I was out of shape. When I look at my before picture, I'm like, man, I can't believe it. It's just like it's not even the same person. I remember, was it 6 months ago? I'm sorry, not 6 months ago. It was about a year ago. There was a guy that I met, and he saw me, and the guy didn't even recognize me. And it was like, is this you? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, hey, what's you? And I didn't recognize him too because he had grown a beard and it looked different. It was like, I thought so because I was looking at your car, but I'm like, you don't look the same. I'm like, he was like, you look more, what's the word? It's like you look more intimidated, something like that. It's one some just like a word that you look very frightened, just the way your body looks. Like nobody wants to mess with you, And I said, I'm the same person. I've just been putting the work. But yeah, you want to basically most of the time, most of my diet is just mostly is protein. You know, I usually stay away from sodas. Like I said, uh, anything sweet, sugar, stay away from them. And um, and it's really not that difficult if you really think about it. It's really not that difficult. But drinking because what you happens is when you drink water, it's gonna help you remove all that waste. You don't want to have waste in your body because if you have waste, the weight won't come off. Whereas if you drink water, plenty of water, just help you remove all that stuff out of your system. You know. So that's another thing also. Um, Another thing also is just rest. You know, um, a lot of times I see people go to the gym every single day and they don't really want to take time for themselves to rest. I think it's very important to, rest, because it's actually during when you're resting is when your body actually grows. If you're not resting, your body usually don't, it don't grow. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't grow, but you want to rest because there's only so much your body can take before it gets burned out. And I've seen people who've gone to the gym and then 6 months later, they're no longer at the gym. Maybe they found another gym, but my thing is that a lot of times it can be just getting burned out. So, take time off whenever you feel like, what, I can't do this. Just take time off and just rest your body. Relax your body. And then after you rest, come back and do it again. You let's see. But overall, guys, you guys, anything you want in life, you can have it. All that it requires is just paying the price. Pay the price in full, and also you're gonna have some setbacks. You're gonna have some disappointments. Um, but don't take it personal. You just pick yourself up and you keep going again. And Jesus said, the race is not to the swift, but the person who endures to the end. So that's my goal. Is I'm not doing this that, oh my goodness, I'm just want to trying to get in best shape in one day or in 2 days or 2 weeks. No, when in my 90s, I still want to be at the gym, still pumping iron, still working out, still eating right, still looking young, still looking good, and still looking better than ever. It's a lifestyle. It's not something you just do. It's a lifestyle. This is the way I live my life now. Diet to me, you really can't diet because you're gonna break it. So for me, it's a lifestyle. It's about knowing your body, studying your body, knowing what your body likes and doesn't like and stuff like that. But it's a lifestyle. Um, Another topic I want to also discuss. Um, so it's also I was watching this video, and it talked about the fear of black men working. How so many people don't want to see black men working, and I know you guys are saying, "Oh my goodness, there we go again, the race issue." But you know what? You don't have to watch it. This is my video, okay? And I can talk about whatever I want to talk about because we black men, we need support, we need encouragement. Because we are the only one we have, and if you look at most people, both of us, we really don't click like that. We don't stick together. We are each other's enemies, and we really don't have no friends. But I was watching this video, and this guy was discussing about the fear of black men working, how most people don't want to see black men working because when a black man is working, instead of him taking that money, their resources, and giving it to those other races, excuse me, just other race like the Asians, the Mexicans, the whites, that black man usually would take that money and give it to himself. Whereas a black woman, she would take the money and she would just use that money to consume. Now, this is not all black women or all black men. He's just he's speaking from his experience. And you know what? I agree with that video because, for one thing, I'm very fortunate um, that, I have the job is not like, oh my, it's an excellent job, but it's decent. I made some good money with it. Now, if I experienced racism at the job, of course I have. Especially those last 2 years, me transforming my body and physique, the haterism even went up higher. I have, right? And, I was working with mostly Hispanics, and I felt like a lot of them didn't want to see me there. They didn't want to see me to be able to be in power. They felt, I mean, I don't know how they feel, but just, and I was like, you probably asking, well, why are you saying all this? Well, just little things they would do to try to make me upset, or because, or a lot of times they would send emails to my manager to try to make me look bad, like I was incompetent. When, we're grown, you can easily talk to me and chat with me. Why do you have to include my manager? I will not do the same thing to you, you know, but, but, that is so true. I just always wonder, why is it that the the least respected in this society is a black man? Nobody values you. Nobody respects you. Your own woman doesn't want nothing to do with you. Most people feel that your position should be at the bottom, you know. But if you basically break all that, um, what's the word I'm looking for? All that stereotype that no, I'm not the typical person. I'm not the typical black person you probably want me to be. That I have something going for myself, and I'm going to be successful, and I'm going to be, I have money in the bank. I drive a nice car. The world cannot handle it. You look at Floyd Mayweather, and you always ask yourself, why is this fight always sold out? And this guy makes hundreds of millions of dollars for every time he wants to fight. And because of this thing that I'm telling you, that a lot of people want to see him fail, a lot of people want to see him lose, and a lot of people, that's what they don't like to see a black man on top. You can deny it, you can say whatever you want. Oh no, it's not about race, this and that. No, it's not the truth. In corporate America, it is. Unless they don't have no options, you know what I mean? They'll have somebody else. Um, anyway, that's another topic for another day. But I just want to just say that I 100% agree with that guy, what he said, that nobody wants to see us in power. Everybody, they want to make sure they're very comfortable when you're not working, when you're not making any money, or you're not making any progress. They're very comfortable. But when you are making progress, or you have a physique that look like my physique, or you're making $1 million a year, you have a nice job, you drive a nice car, you live in a nice house, they can't handle that, man. They really cannot handle it. So I just want to talk about that. Another thing I also want to discuss is just just some encouragement, guys, about this year, 2021. Just you can make this the best year of your life ever. It can also be the worst year of your life. The only decision, the only thing that will make that happen is you. It's you. All right? And it's all about decisions you make every day. Our decisions shape our destiny. You know? One of the things for me I'm personally doing is, every day, whether or not I feel like it or not, just to do something towards whatever my goals and accomplishing my dreams. Just if just one thing, every day I want to give it 100%, but if sometimes you just tired and out of it, but at least do something to help you go for it towards that goal, towards that dream, towards the idea. Um, Another thing also is just listen to a lot of positive messages. I mean, I ask myself, man, this is the best time to live. I mean, look at YouTube. I mean, it's just filled with so much content creators that it's just crazy, right? So there's just so much good stuff online. Just find a way to listen to some good stuff every day. You want to fill your mind, especially when you get up in the morning. You want to fill your mind with some positive, motivational messages, um, because it can basically impact the rest of your day. If you get up and you listen to some horrible news or something that happened, it also can have an impact on the rest of your day, because you just not gonna be in a good mood overall. Another thing also is just to make sure that you surround yourself with people. You want to surround yourself with people who see it for you. Like I said, birds of a feather flock together, and you want to be very selective of the people you have around you, because not everybody's going to see it for you. In fact, what you realize is that most people are going to try to do everything they can to try to stop you. That's why it's so important to make sure that you get to know people and you really test them. Now, for me personally, I ride slow. I really don't have nobody to cheer me up and to encourage me and this and that. Actually, let me take that back. There is somebody, this lady that I've been talking to. But you don't need that. You can do it yourself. You got to motivate yourself and encourage yourself every day, and not lose sight of your vision, and just keep on keeping on and keep on being persistent. You know, um, if I lost money along the way, oh yes, you bet. I've lost a lot of money. Started different business ideas, different business ventures that didn't work out, but I didn't let that stop me. I kept on moving forward. I kept on going. Um, because I really, really, really want to win. Why do I want to win? Because throughout my life, everybody doubted me. Everybody thought I was a loser, that I would never make something out of my life. Girls walked away from relationship. They didn't believe in me, this and that. And that's all goes back to your whys. So you really have to have some strong, deep reasons to keep you going because you're gonna want to give up sometimes, and sometimes you're not gonna want to do stuff, you know, like get up and make a video at 4 o'clock in the morning while everybody else is still asleep, you know. But it's those reasons that will keep you going. Another thing also is just um, putting God first. You know, um, when I look at my life, when I look at all the things I've been through, I know that God, it was God directing my footstep because I should have been dead, you know, but here I am. I'm still here, I'm still standing, I'm still strong, and I don't toot my own horn that it's me. That'll be a lie. I give glory and praise to my God, my Heavenly Father, because there's been so many incidents, where I ask myself, how did I get out of this situation? How did this happen? How was I able to overcome that? And, it's only God. It's only God, So I really do believe to, when you want to when you're trying to accomplish something, to make sure that you really own in on that spiritual part of your life and really getting to know God and you know, because that could be the difference between you winning and you not winning. So it's very important. Um, Another thing also is just let's see, what else can we discuss? I'm sorry guys, but all this is just it's just coming on top of my head. I'm not going off any script. I'm not, reading or writing anything. It's just whatever I can talk about. Um, let's see. Yeah, I guess another advice I would give is just to be willing to get a coach. You want to get a coach or a mentor, somebody who's been there, somebody who's done that. It makes things a lot easier. You know, one of the things I did was when I went through this journey of trying to change my body. I met this guy who also changed his body, and the guy basically kind of showed me the ropes of what he did, and that really, really, that's one of the way. That's one of the reasons I have an advantage of most people. That knowledge, but most people are not willing to invest in themselves. You ask most people to put $100 down and buy a book that's gonna teach them how they can regularly change your body. Most people will say, "No, I'm not gonna pay no $100 for no book. I'm gonna try to do it myself. It's not hard. I just have to lift this kind of weight and just change my diet a little bit, and then drink water, and I'll look good." But I've seen, man, I've seen people go to the gym. I've seen 6 months, a year, and you look at their physique, and I don't judge, but you really don't see that much gains. It's like, have you been, you come to the gym for the last 6 months to a year, and you still look the same. Because a lot of times, like I said, most of us don't want to put money down to invest in ourselves. And the benefit of getting a coach or mentor is that it helps you to accelerate your success faster, because they went through all the trials and errors. They lost all the money. They did this and did that. So, what a coach and mentor will do is that they will help you to speed up your process. It will help you to get there faster, you know, and then also they will hold your hand along the way, you know, hold your hand along the way. Let's see. Another thing also is, hmm, trying to think. I guess that would be just about it. That'll sum it up. Just live your life to the fullest. Live your dream to the fullest. Don't give up on yourself. Um, Another topic now I want to shift to is the dating scene. Now, guys really need to really consider moving overseas to avoid dating American women. Now, I don't judge. If your thing is American woman and that's who you're attracted to, hey, go for it. Nothing wrong with it. It's basically whatever makes you happy. But most guys I know are just being slaughtered in the dating field. You know, um, But I really believe that the way guys can have an edge is just get your passport and learn you know Spanish or Portuguese or French or whatever country you want to go to. You don't need to learn to be very fluent. You just learn the basics. That'll help you get around. And I'm telling you, your life will change. I'm in a country. I'm in a. I traveled this past week, and I'm not gonna say where I am, but I love this place. Every single time I come out here, I do not want to leave. Every single time. And a lot of people say, "Oh man, you must just be out there tricking and spending your money, this and that." No, that's not true. You know what I mean? I get girls hitting me up every day trying to spend time with me and this and that. And a lot of time it's me that's actually telling them, let's do another day, or I'm busy right now, or I'm working right now. But for me, what I like most is the weather. Ah, the weather's beautiful. Right now it's in the month of February, and where I in the States right now over there is really, really cold. And I told myself that instead of staying there, I'm just gonna just travel to where I really desire. Um, I really love it here, guys. I really, really do. You know, so for those guys who are having difficulty with dating, I'm not telling you to, just go overseas and your dating issues will be resolved. Um, what I am saying is this: is that you do have better choices if you travel overseas to like Colombia or Panama or to Brazil, wherever. Your choices, because those places, like I said, if people don't talk about this, how economic it really has a huge impact on a lot of places. See, in America, when a woman is working, her attitude is, I mean, I can't speak of all this races, but all the race, but for my race, a black woman, especially if she's working and making good money. Her attitude is, I don't need a man. The benefit of you going to those other places is that there's really not a lot of jobs. And a lot of the people, especially a lot of these females, are looking for a man that's going to help them out. It's going to provide for them and their family. Now, you're oh man, but see, that's what I'm saying. You still have to come out of pocket. You still have to do this and do that. But truth be told, you're going to do that with every American woman, anyways, right? Um, how many guys have I heard going on dates, spend a couple $100 here in America, and at the end of the date, all they got was thank you, I had a good time. You know, nothing else for that. Whereas over here, you don't have to spend a couple $100. You really don't. All you got to do is all you got to do is just know a little, know a little Spanish, and dress well, and hygiene is very important. Make sure you're working your hygiene, and man, you see a lot of bad females out here. Like my goodness, and these females are very approachable. Now, I'm not saying all females out here are approachable because you do have those who are here who are really Americanized. You do have some who are married and they're loyal. Um, but you can just feel their vibe. You know, you can feel their vibe, and like I said, man, I really love it here. But but at the end of the day, we were told, it's all about the money. At the end of the day. Um, so let me say what I mean by that. A lot of the girls out here, when they see you as an American, at the end of the day, that's all they're looking for. They're just looking for money. But then again, you can meet some good women who are looking for you they're looking for a relationship, they're looking for a family, they're looking for a husband, they're willing to submit to you as long as you can take care of them. If you can take good care of them, there's nothing they will not do for you. And I'm talking about these females are bad. I mean, if they were in the States, you would not be able to approach them because they will get so much attention. But out here, it's just another female, you know? So it's crazy out here. It really is. Um, let's see. Another thing also is just being thankful, man. You know, counting your blessings. Like I said several times, I should have been dead, but I'm still here. That means I have a lot of work still to do. And I give glory and thanks to my God. When you really look at things and you look at things in perspective, you realize that, you're really a blessed person. You know, you really don't lack. The fact that I'm still here, the fact that I can talk, the fact that I have eyes to see, the fact that I have a place to stay, I have a vehicle, I have a job, I have money in the bank. I'm truly am blessed. You're not going to hear any complaints from me. I'm not going to complain because there's always somebody else that has it a lot worse than you. There's always somebody else that's really going through some stuff. You may think that, oh, now I'm going through some stuff. I remember years ago, this was like I was young, about 18, 19 years old, and I dated this girl, And the relationship didn't work out. The girl dumped me. She said she didn't want nothing to do with this and that. She didn't want, I was young, like I said, I was naive. I didn't know much better. And I remember just being heartbroken. And I was just every day was just thinking about this girl. And I remember this guy telling me that, man, don't sweat her. You're still young. You're gonna meet so many other females. And I didn't believe him at the time, but he was so right. And then I remember him telling me how, like, man, you really are not going through nothing. It was like he met this lady about my age, and she had cancer, you know, and the doctor gave her about less than 6 months to live. And he was like, Dad still went through some stuff. But at the time, I didn't really get it because, like I said, when you're heartbroken, you don't think of nothing else but that person, you know? And he was right. He was 1000% right. As I've gotten older, met even more beautiful woman than that girl. And truth be told, I don't even think about the girl. I don't even think about her at all. But this is years ago. I don't think about her at all. The females that I'm seeing out here, bad, bad bodies. Their attitude is good. They don't. They're very submissive, and they're very kind and loving. They check on you, ask you, have you eaten? Just like a can, because they see your value. You know. Um, and that's another topic I want to touch on also. It's the heartbreak issue, guys. Please, if you guys are young and you're listening to this, don't fall in love. Don't do it. Wait until you're in your 30s. And even then, why do you want to fall in love? You know, I'm telling you something from experience. Women are just, I'm not saying all of them are evil or bad or this and that, but just from experience, a lot of women just go around trying to break hearts. A lot of women, they basically will use you, and then when they become bored, they will dump you and find somebody else. And they will use them, they will dump them. A lot of women cannot stay in one relationship with somebody. They will go from guys to guys to guys to guys. So, guys, do yourself a favor. If you're 18, 19, 20, don't make the same mistake I made. Don't fall in love. Focus on your school. Focus on your career. Focus on your future. You're going to have plenty of time to meet females. And I'm telling you, this is the time. You're 18, 19, 20, count yourself blessed. This is the time to really, really take care of your business. All right. And now more than ever, it's never even been easier to make money. Make money online. I'm not telling you to quit your job, to quit your school. No, you stay in school, you focus on your studies. But when you're not studying, start a business on the side. Do something. You can be the next Bill Gates. You can be the next Mark Zuckerberg. Who knows? But getting in a relationship with a female at a young age, it serves you no purpose. Chances are that female is going to end up breaking your heart. Okay? So you don't want to go through that. I went through it. It was very painful. Um, you don't want to go through that. You want to just avoid females at all costs. Don't get it. I'm not telling you. You can do casual dating, and that's about it. You chill, you hang out, but don't fall in love. Don't give yourself to no females. Not at a young age. Maybe when you're in your 30s, late 30s, early 40s, and you're ready to settle down, and your careers is aligned, and everything else is going forward. Okay, then you can try to find a wife to settle down with. But when you're in your 20s, you don't want to do it, man. You really don't want to do it because a lot of, especially if you're a black male, a lot of these black females out here really don't see you and don't like you like that. You know, um, they really don't. They really don't. I'm speaking from experience. But yeah, if I had to do it all over again and go back to my early 20s, I would not go that route again. The girl was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. She was gorgeous, but it just was not worth it. We dated for like, I think like 3, 4 months or whatever. And then, she called it quits. It just wasn't worth it, because I lost a lot of time. Like, when you're young, thinking about her and hoping that we can kind of get back together and this and that. And it just was not worth it. There's just some females that are like that. They just go around breaking heart. They don't want to stay in one stable relationship. They feel like they always got to have a challenge and jump from relationship to relationship. And if you're a nice guy like I was, and you're not a player, you're gonna get your heart broken. And the reason I know this is because like we dated, and she broke up, and then like a few months later, she was dating somebody else, and then that didn't work out. And I remember that guy coming to me and telling me, "Hey, what's going on with this girl? Well, why is she like this? She just broke my heart." And I'm like, "Man, don't man, keep your head up, man. She did the same thing to me. Don't sweat it, man. You know." So, guys, wisdom. When you're 18, 19, it's your mind is not fully developed. But your mindset is not fully developed. You think you know everything, but you really don't. You know. So that's what I want to share. Um, Thank you guys all for staying to the end. If you did stay to the end to this video, um, I just want to tell guys just to stay focused. Don't let nobody stop you. Um, don't let nobody stop you. You can do anything you want as long as you put your mind to it and you put in the work. You got to put in the work. Um, for me right now, it's about we'll starting small, making at least one video per day. Then as things goes back, if things pick up with this YouTube, I want to be making 2 to 3 videos a day. You know, um, because to me, the future is not in 9 to 5. The future is to entrepreneurs as well as content creators. You know, so that's what I want to share for this video. Um, Thank you all for staying to the end and watching this video. Um, I rambled through a lot of things on this video. Whatever wisdom you can give is just something, one good thing, one golden nugget you can get out of it. Hey, use it, and don't just listen to my channel, guys. There's other great channels out here, guys. Other great channels. We need each other's support. We need each other's motivation because we're only all we got. We are only all we got. So I just want to encourage you guys just to, if you're going through some stuff right now, don't give up. Don't quit. Listen to good messages, positive messages that's going to encourage to help you overcome that obstacle. You know, um, and the pain won't last forever. And that was another thing for me when I was going through that heartache many years ago was that I thought this was the way it was going to be. And, you know, I don't know how I did it. I don't know when, but just one day I just stopped thinking about her. It's just, you know, and, that's what is so true when they said time really does heal all wounds. It really does. So if you're going through a heartache right now, hang in there. God, the reason why it didn't work out is because God has somebody else better for you. You may not believe me because You may be like, oh, no, that's not true. You don't know my situation. But I do, because if that person was meant for you, they would not have breaking your heart. They would not have treated you the way they treated you. The only reason why it didn't work out was because there's somebody else better that you have not met. So what you got to do is, just work on yourself, um, work on your goals, work on your dreams, stay focused, stay driven, don't give up. And before you notice, things will come to pass. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you for listening to this video. You guys have a blessed day.